Hi, my name is Mandy Sampson, and this week for our video summary, two of the big ideas that stuck out to me were after watching the videos and reviewing the chapters. The two big ideas I thought were really stuck out to me personally was vision and hearing impairments that require specific classroom modifications and accommodations based on the needs of the learner. And one other big idea that stuck out to me was the students who are in the lower incidence categories of disability, like vision and hearing impairments, are entitled to the same degree of classroom support as students in any other disability category. These supports may be as simple as accommodating a child's guide dog and making sure all the areas of the school and community are accessible and safe to a child's parents choosing a special residential school like Buffalo Mount St. Mary's School for the Deaf. So in those two big ideas, the first thing I wanted to talk about for me personally, the video that stuck out the most for me was the man who walked around asking people to describe to him intangible objects to him because he was visually impaired and cannot see things like a rainbow, fog, clouds, sunrise, outer space, and lightning. So after watching my YouTube channel and viewing my discussions on the discussion board, you know that I have a student that I go around with at school who has low vision. So for me, this exercise will be great for the teachers that she will have next year. Actually doing the exercise where they need to describe to me a rainbow, a sunrise, outer space, maybe some lightning, because that'll hit home for them how they need to describe things for my student. I think it's a great way to start off the year. They need to be descriptive as possible for her. The video when your student has visual impairment is also going to be a great tool for me to use. I will be using this with her teachers when we meet before school starts. I also showed the video to her just yesterday, and she loved it. She thought it was great, and she agreed with me. So being an advocate for her own learning in this process too, I've also kept her as a big part of it, as she should be the one telling me what she needs. I will also be using the whole chapter in the book that talks about visual impairment and low vision. I will be bringing up these suggestions and ways to help her in the classroom to her teachers next year and using some of the charts for suggestions for her teachers in the book. So for me, it was a very, very powerful week in learning to help her. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about was the other video on LeBron L. Barton. And the topic in the book that stood out to me is the topic of stuttering. His story upset me and how insensitive his adoptive family was to his needs. My younger sister had a stutter problem that she got services for when she was younger. Now, they have no science to back up how and why stuttering happens. But for me, I know it was the treatment and the stress my father caused. He always wanted a baby boy and told her so. He also treated her horrible and chose me as her favorite, as his favorite. So yes, indeed, it caused the stress and anxiety to help to make her stutter. But she overcame it. My mom divorced my dad, and that helped her decrease the stress in her life and was able to move on. So I have a very personal experience when it comes to stuttering. We recently showed this video in class with students to talk about standing up for others when they can't stand up for themselves. And it's a good lesson to learn at such a young age. We also had the discussion afterwards on how we should treat disabled people and how should we refer to them. So it was a very great discussion we had. Our students were very receptive to the information, and also teaching empathy is a very important, crucial part in school environment. So the video is from the What Would You Do series on TV with John Stanonis. I'm going to actually view the video with you so you can see actually what the students had to see that day. It's a very powerful video with a message. In the end, it's a good one. So please take a moment and watch the video.
For kids who stutter, talking out loud can put them face to face with confusion.
Are you nervous?
Impatience.
Can you hurry this up?
And all too often, abuse.
Today, Junior.
You just don't know how to talk.
And it can result in a lifelong fear of speaking in public. In the 2010 Oscar winner, The King's Speech, we see how it affects King George VI. But for the 65 million stutterers worldwide, simply placing an order for ice cream
Hey, how's it going?
can be royally terrifying. We're at an ice cream parlor called Frozen in Time in Livingston, New Jersey, and our hidden cameras are focused on Alina as she tries her best to place her order.
Ice cream, please.
But the actors we've hired to follow her in line aren't practicing much patience.
Can you just please go in front of her?
Yeah, we already know what we want.
This customer doesn't seem to like what she's hearing, but will she stand up for her?
A medium.
Really, this is gonna take all day.
It doesn't take her long at all.
Stupid? She's taking her time.
I know she's taking her time.
She's
that's
not taking
the
her
problem.
time. She's a stutter, and it's taking forever.
What would you like? You can get anything you want. You have to please stop. Take your time.
That's what I'm complaining about. She's taking her time. So just pick it up, please.
When they don't stop, she pleads with the owner.
It's not here now.
As her emotions take over, it's time to introduce ourselves.
I'm John Quinones. They brought you to tears.
Yeah, I know. Someone was trying so hard to get what she wanted, and she was really trying, and they were just being so rude.
Where's Alina?
Alina is an actress, but her stutter is real. She knows firsthand what it's like to be ignored, rushed, and bullied.
I really do stutter, and I hear that stuff a lot.
Were you surprised, the reaction?
I was. It's not common to hear a person say, "Knock it off." Like it is ignored, and to have you like us stand up for me meant so much. Like I teared up a bit much. It was so nice. Thank you so much.
Of course.
A touching moment. But we wonder, will others be so quick to come to Alina's defense?
Chocolate.
Were you a little slow or something?
This man seems to
Give her
notice,
3 of these.
but he leaves without saying a word. We try again.
With
Okay. Are you nervous? It's okay. It's
Fine.
just ice cream.
fine.
Send me a text of what you want, and I'll tell him.
And that is too much for this woman who gives our bullies the freeze. But nothing would prepare us for Barbara Shermer and her family.
This is gonna take a while. Can you guys let us go ahead of her, and then you can help her after we're done? Because
Well, it's gonna take forever.
I would hope that someday in your life you don't have anyone in your family that you love who has a situation that you need some compassion for.
She's making a lot of orders though.
There's actually more ice cream places in the area too.
Yeah, but we kind of like this place.
Okay, so then you have to wait.
And Barbara makes it clear that she's willing to wait as long as it takes.
Take your time. Some people need to have patience.
But she's all out of patience for our bullies.
You know what? service those people so they could leave.
Thank you.
Go
I would
right
like
ahead.
that.
'Cause we would like you gone.
And after Barbara tells the men in her family what's going on, she's got brawny reinforcements.
Get your ice cream
You're a short
and
little
get
screw
out.
up. Order your food and get out. All right?
This is part of what would you do?
You on TV doing this?
Yes.
Son of a gun!
Well, you got in his face.
Once I knew that he was talking about a disability, about stuttering, that is, I think, crossing a line. Sometimes at that age, I don't know if you truly understand the ramifications of your actions and how words can truly hurt somebody.
And what were you going to do?
I was hoping my height difference would be enough.
That's when we decided we better break the scene.
Yeah.
What a team this is.
We stand for what's right.
But we wonder, what'll people do if we switch things up a bit? What if it's Alina who's serving up the scoops?
What do you have yogurt here?
Either chocolate or vanilla.
Are you all right?
Yeah. I just stutter.
Why did you work at a job that you're gonna have to talk?
I can work anywhere, right?
Maybe you can, but you shouldn't.
Just bear with me. I can help you.
Yeah, can,
I got it.
someone
I
else
got
help
it.
us?
This woman stands up for our stutterer. And she tries to put it in perspective.
What if that was your sister?
I tell my sister not to work here.
Don't let them upset you.
She can't talk.
She can make ice cream. Just tell her what you want.
And after the bullies leave the building, she has words for the owner, who at our request kept out of it.
You should have been a little more strict. She's your employee.
And one last time, these two women hear everything.
What do you want?
Do you have a hearing problem too?
Or you on some kind of special, like, hire the handicap program or something?
They watch the scene for 7 agonizing minutes until they finally can't take it anymore.
You guys be less rude to her. She's trying to struggle, and you guys are seriously in her face, making fun of her, making it harder for her.
So then why would she work here if she can't take our order properly?
Your order, but you're being rude and not being nice enough to just sit there and be patient enough.
I just worked for like an hour to get this ice
No, you
cream.
You sat there for about 3 minutes.
I
2 minutes
struggled.
more.
I
Oh my God.
struggled there.
Oh my God.
Did you order from her?
Oh, you want me to order from her?
Did you order from
I'm
her?
more tolerant.
You let him have it.
It's like same thing as calling somebody out on their race or on their clothes or on their hair color. You're still getting regular service, so why do you have to complain about it?
It doesn't matter what's wrong with the person. You should be patient. You should have patience.
Throughout the day, Alina received an abundance of patience and support while playing a role that too often is her reality.
I was not expecting like that huge a reaction.
Some of them called it a disability or a handicap, is it?
No, to me it's just part of life.
Are you glad you did this?
I'm very glad.
Your message to people who witness this sort of thing?
Stand up and speak, because it happens a lot, and it feels so good, like, to hear a person us stand up for you.
And that's a message we all hear loud and clear.
Hi guys, John Quinones here. Thanks so much for checking out our YouTube channel. There's so much more to see. So click on this red button down here, the one that says subscribe, and you won't miss another What Would You Do moment. Enjoy.
For the last part of our assignment, I used ASL to sign my name and what I like to do in the summer. I did enjoy the videos on how to learn to sign, and I will be taking ASL in my course studies at the college, and I look forward to it. So please enjoy my video. Thank you and have a great day.